get us underway. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. So Auburn's offense will go on the attack first. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That would be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
Open a drive like that, it opens a world of possibilities. First down from the 43. He'll keep it himself. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they are on the move. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Finds a man on the left. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. Auburn ready to go back. After getting another first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Send the tight end in motion. Now the play fake. Now improvising. Unleashes one. And he strides his way in. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. That's caught. It's Wilkins. He's out past the 35. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Offense in a bunch formation. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Blue Hen. Trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The give out of the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. And the Blue Hens will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with a 7-0 lead. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play here in the second.
Hits him inside the 20, still going. Makes the grab over the defense, and they are threatening now down at the 15. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Motion from the wide receiver. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to swing it on 2nd down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
It'll be 3rd and long. Snagged out of the air. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Tigers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. It's caught. Touchdown, Tiger. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, we don't get a ton of top 5 matchups, so let's check out how today's Rumble played out. Oklahoma showed its toughness on the road and picked up a crucial victory. And every win counts, don't get me wrong, but the victories outside of the comforts of home can really serve as a springboard. Each week in college football, the tests are just so tough, although nothing compares to a top 5 duel. A revealing outcome with massive implications, men.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I think the offensive coordinators over there going, thank goodness we don't play them every week. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on. Some kind of idea.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Blue Hens will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wants to throw on 1st down. Oh, he makes a catch. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, get in that rhythm. Find that timing with your wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
On target. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Auburn to the line in a hurry.
You coming into this game, if they throw completions and get 1st downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go faster, seeing it here.
They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender and was able to put...
Touchdown, Tiger! One final play before the end of the quarter. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Not much of a gain there on the ground, and that will do it for the 1st quarter. That's the end of the period, and Auburn has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Looking to throw, it's Pettis. Got him downfield. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to 1st down.
Listen, QBs and wide receivers got to be on the same page. And you got to know when to throw that curl route. It's got to be on time, right when the wide receiver breaks so the DB can't catch up. Nice job, QB and wide receiver, being on the same page, getting some positive yards.
And this guy stood in the pocket, and he took one right in the kisser and still delivered the ball.
Showed you his toughness there, Reese, didn't he? And he still had to be accurate with that throw because that was man coverage. He really had to do a good job making sure that football was put on his target.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Blue Hens are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. That play just got wrecked. 3rd and 1, and they went backwards. And here comes the punt team. Special teams coming through as they pin them back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. So here comes the Auburn offense. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for... There he goes! They'll mark him out of bounds short of the 40 at the 37-yard line, but a big-time pickup on the ground.
Those outside runs, if they can get the edge like they do, great job by the right guard, right tackle, getting the edge. And now what does this do? This makes cornerbacks come up and tackle. Safeties come up and tackle. As opposed to linebackers and big defensive players, you get your guy out in space where he can use his speed and his physicality against guys that usually cover and don't come up and make tackles.
Finds his man. It's Tatum. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Auburn sends out the punting unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. Great place to start for this offense. From the gun, the ground game. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown! Oh! On the run, it's Tatum. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Unloads to the wideout. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. 57 yards out, and he powers it through the uprights.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Back to throw, it's Pattis. Fires to the big fella. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. And the rush will get to him at the 25. The Blue Hens will hustle to the line. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Punt is in the air on 4th down. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. And now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Looking for space. It's Tatum. At the 35, he's got room. And he's loose on the right. Touchdown, Tigers. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. To the air, it's Pettis. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. And the Blue Hens will punt this one away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. No fair catches here, looking for room. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Wants to adjust the pattern. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start off offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. And you don't know how to control them. You don't know what goes wrong. But sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off the play fake. Blasted as he lets it go. Got his man on the right. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. Quickly to the line of scrimmage, saves the precious seconds, but now they have to decide if they can make this long field goal or if they want to take another shot downfield. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Back to throw, time running short in the half. A strike downfield. Touchdown Auburn! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they... And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse. Turning it on! He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Made a defender miss. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. He's got an open man. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. Now with a 1st and goal, let's see what Auburn's got cooking. The option look. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hand.
Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Quickly out to the tight end. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. So here comes the Auburn offense. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
The RPO, it's complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
Auburn going to work with another first down. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. To the ground, he's got it again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll try the counter. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And at some point for the defense, I'm just thinking, hey, man, like, it's got to be somebody else. I mean, the big tight end has made play after play after play today, and we know if it gets close in the 4th quarter, they're going to look his way, so the defense really needs to have a plan.
And his throw is incomplete.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Headed to the end zone. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. With the run on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for a... They'll try the run. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Makes the grab. A pickup of 5 marks it at the 36-yard line. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. Wide receiver going in motion. With jet sweep pass. Oh, he's got some space. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Got the 1st down and more. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. And the Tigers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. He'll do it himself. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. A 1st down run on the doorstep.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Looks like the offense will just take a knee. Line is set on 3rd down. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. And while they could run victory formation, you also have to think about padding those stats. He was on target with his first kick, and this one ought to be easy from